Hello everyone and welcome back to Always Watching. Today we are discussing a gem of a film. Night Call follows a young locksmith who gets caught in the crosshairs of a ruthless mob boss. This film took me by surprise. The film is meticulously shot. It's incredibly well paced. I was literally on the edge of my seat. Like you didn't know where the story was going to go next. The movie doesn't let you breathe for even a minute. The movie centers around Mady, a young man whose life takes a near deadly turn when he opens the wrong door. What follows is this adrenaline-fueled chase around Paris. The chase was so well choreographed. Like, this was really exceptional filmmaking. You have Mady being held captive and chased around Paris. In the background, you have these intense and violent protests about police brutality. And these protests, everything in this movie is there for a reason. I mean, it's so incredibly tight. These protests set up and also highlight the contrast between the violence above ground and the violence below ground, in this case, the criminal underworld. The camera work is 10 out of 10. It really puts you on the ground with Mady. You feel like you're running away with him. The story is incredibly simple. Money was stolen from dangerous people, and now these dangerous people want the money back. We get enough character development to appreciate the danger Mady is in if he's unable to either get this money back or figure out who took it. Every time you feel like you have a grasp on what could happen next, the movie immediately takes a turn. The attention to detail in every scene is honestly, like, it's absolutely exceptional. Every character has their own motivations, some more sympathetic than others. Unfortunately, for someone to win, someone else has to be sacrificed. As an audience member, you become extremely invested in finding out who it all works out for. My only criticism is towards the end, there's a certain point where you assume the movie is over, and it would have been a completely satisfying end. Instead, it keeps going, and there were moments towards the end where I wondered if this was necessary. We are so focused on Mady, and we kind of get sidetracked a little bit, not too much, by these side characters whose resolutions felt unnecessary. I do love the commentary this movie makes about human nature. Mady ends up in a situation where he really has to fight for his life. And when things take a turn, he then has to make the decision as to whether or not he wants to save someone else's life. And we don't get a lot of conversations in this movie, but I really felt like I knew exactly who Mady was as a human being, like at his core, based simply on what he was doing in survival mode. And overall, this is an excellent movie. It's a French film. I honestly hope it gets more attention. I was literally sitting there on the edge of my seat. Like, this is really exceptional, and please look out for it on demand.